through this draft, and it means that we get to bring in our two other people into this.
Pro series, right? Never mind picking up the Visage. Xavier's still on those greedy forests. There is a smoke up here, Mike.
There certainly is a 5v5 team fight to get started as Lelouch on the front lines. Q, he's going to be the first one to drop. Right off the bat, in we go. KP now in danger. Natsumi will chase him down. Should eventually have him as well as the stun does fly out. KP, he'll be the second to drop. A double kill for Natsumi.
On Grave Chill, but
Q.
locking in and turning around the Monkey's tough.
Q, he's going to try and turn around here onto the CK. Does get the cookie stun on the bottom lane. There'll be a jump in. Never mind. Again, going to be in trouble. Savage going to take the soul assumption, but seeing Lelouch, he does not want to fight. They'll let Hyde die for this. The 3-hero rotation for the kill, and they will get it. Not the greatest kill in the world, but it's something for Polaris.
That's something. It's a lot of commitment for that kill. It opens up top a little bit more and opens up mid. Oh.
He's had a mana jump. In fact, they found both of them. Never mind. It's going to drop, and so will Lelouch. Oh, that's a disastrous team fight for Polaris.
Along with the Ring of Basilius and Null just doesn't do enough, and their stacks get cleared out. Mikado manages to snipe a lot.
They do as TMB going to be very cautious. Makoto, he's going to double damage rune, and it's just going to be too easy. TMB already knows he's going to die.
Let death become.
And it seems like bot lane, they're going to try again onto Nevermind, but he is going to be able to run with the Brave Chill. In fact, they're going to try and turn onto Savage, but he's got the cookie away. Now Makoto will rotate from the side and into the kisses they go. Q is going to try for it, and he's got it. Nevermind to drop. Xavius, he'll keep running. Makoto, he'll go for the chase. Doesn't really have the chains to lock him down.
Catching out the Ember just still feels really tough, and look at Talon just going for another smoke play.
Oh, never mind. He just can't catch a break, this bloke. But they won't land the chains, but look at the kisses, John. Look at the damage.
Oh, God.
Nevermind just gone. Hyde, he will secure the kill in quotations. Lelouch is going to try and go for a bit of a chase here. Onto the Bane at the least. Makoto does get stunned up. Hyde somehow still alive, does finally drop, but now Lelouch needs his own way out. Chains are there. They want to keep going. Makoto, he's a bit too low on mana, but he has the Sleight of Fist. He'll take another kill as they can't even get the rift off. Your stun is quite easily dodgeable. Even though it is quite a nice stun if you can land it on a couple, they are going to find Hyde again. Hyde, but he'll get the tip out from KP. But he's doing a great job, John. Every time you smoke, every time you rotate, all you're finding is the Bane.
He's going to be looking to play aggressive. Still no blink on KP, but as you mentioned, DKBs are ready. Here we go.
Ravage is out. This could be a nice start as they've got Hyde down already. Into KP, they go with a massive death ward. It will take him down. A Savage trying to force the fight, needs to back his way out. They get caught with their pants down, and Polaris, they do thoroughly punish Talon.
So I think the best play is going to be that high ground.
Natsumi's going to be very careful. Hyde, he's in range to go for the Nightmare as the spearback is going to be out. KP, they're going to move in, and they've got the CK locked down. Natsumi can do nothing.
We'll try to look here on Polaris' end.
And mid lane, KP does break the smoke of Lelouch as he does make the blink in. Bashes out, KP in danger, does pop his BKB, and now the arena is down. Never mind, and Natsumi trapped inside of it as they move in. Makoto, he'll be there. Savage trying to go for the fight, but who are we aiming? They'll go after Lelouch on the Rolling Thunder. In fact, TMB, he'll be the first one to drop. In they go after the Pangolier, but he's just fine to blink out as Q now is the one in danger. Never mind, trying to chase him down, does at least pick up the Snapfire, but Savage is going to be right behind him on the Visage, but they do find another. KP's gone, but they will take down Nevermind. A 2-for-2 trade. Certainly in the favor of Polaris Esports this time around, I believe, Jonathan. So they do get a very nice net worth swing to go their way, but the fight is not really over. Xavius, oh boy.
Catch them out with that secondary life on hand. If they find a kill outside of base, high ground opens up. Without Aegis, it's not going to take too long for them to commit there.
They go. Xavius gonna realize the hard way that Savage is right above him as well. There's a remnants forward. Makoto, he'll go right after TMB. Aghanim Scepter makes it very easy for the Ember to chase. And Xavius, he will be the second to follow. Now Makoto, I mean, he's just looking for more. He can just hunt anyone he wants.
Yeah, and he's been on a constant hunt this entire game. 9-0-7 right now on that Ember. I think the one thing that really enabled that for Mikado was also power rune control. We saw him multiple times in the early game there, Mike, with double damage runes almost every single time. Right? They just had such great rune control to enable that Ember's aggression. And again, with the Aegis still running, with Savage, with Scotty up, how do you stop this high ground push?
Lelouch thinking about moving in, but Savage, a very intimidating kind of target as they make the jump in for Lelouch, but they miss out Q, just not quick enough. And in the meantime, Natsumi does get the Monkey King once. It's a great start. Can they get him a second? KP, he'll move in with the arena. They've only got Nevermind, and he's gone into that stone form for now. They should at least have the Visage eventually. As Nevermind does get stunned up and gets taken down by the statues of 23 Savage.
Without that spell immunity, you have a lot of value coming in here from that Ravage on Xavius.
Let's see if they can actually land a pretty big Ravage here, though. Not many BKBs up. Lelouch in big trouble. Already getting taken down. He does have buyback available, but he might just need to commit it. Surely, you just keep chipping away at this Rax if you are Talon, but no, they actually back out.
Slowly but surely, even if Talon doesn't force the issue on Rax, you're really choking him out from goal.
He'll make the jump in. Xavius needs to get that Ravage off ASAP, but the BKBs are out and he can't do it. No buyback available. That'll mean the Wukongs to come out and the racks to be secured. No problems here for Talon. No, they won't even bother with the range racks. Forcing out the Rolling Thunder, and they will just disengage. Lelouch, he just cancelled it off. Into the chains they go. Arena down. KP, he's in. Ravage does nothing. Ravage does absolutely nothing here by Xavius. As TMV and Xavius are both down. And now, with the Wukong's command down, it's going to be a very easy time to get the mid lane of Barracks. Natsumi, he's going to try and make the jump in, but look at the damage output. Savage just rips him a new one. And that'll be game one to go the way of Talon as Polaris. I mean, they're off to a great start. At least with that first team fight at the 0-minute mark, John, but right after that, it just all fell apart. Like, Pulse 1 Bloodseeker, just trash.
How do you rate against anti-mage?
Yeah, absolutely. We should talk about the mid lane. Oh, in fact, hold that thought again, because KP's in trouble now. Down at bot lane, he might just drop and will, so they are able to punish him up a little bit.
And it's still looking pretty darn good for Lelouch. I think that's the one launching point for Polaris here. This mid start's going really well, and they can snowball off the backfield.
Oh, KP down at bot lane was in a bit of danger again, but now Xavius, the one being chased down here by Q, might just drop and does. They do actually TP in Natsumi and do secure the Viper. Natsumi with a very early rotation with the TP in. Might even be able to find Q here in the Tiny.
Because if he gets stunned up, he's just going to be stuck in the trial lane. Not the position you'd want to be in. Still keeping that aggression up here, though.
Yeah, Q in danger this time around. Xavius does rotate back, but Q with a massive avalanche, not able to get away. You don't have anything like the Fiend's Grip to really lock him down right now. Meanwhile, Q, Hossback is going to be out onto Xavius. KP, who'll try to get to work, but it seems like they are a bit fearful right now as Lelouch is going to rotate over. Nevermind happily making the jump in as KP is going to drop, and so will Q. Just a very aggressive attempt.
They love buying space out for Savage. He's not going to have a lot of room if they lose these towers quick.
This time, Hyde getting caught out of the Bane. Should just drop and does.
But he is all by himself here.
Makoto going to cop the Orchid out from Natsumi, so the silence is going to be there to lock down the puck, and it is going to barely be enough for Natsumi.
The impact of Talon early on is going to be gone.
We go mid lane. Who have they caught? It's going to be the Viper, but a nice Nightmare out from Hyde. Going to dodge a lot of the damage as KP actually fine for now. Instead, they're going to try and chase down Hyde in the Bane, and they might just find him. The Dream Coil has been committed, but actually lands on nothing. Ouch.
Radiant structures.
Bit of a whiff coming out from Talon.
It's top lane Talon. They are still grouped up trying to force a fight, but they are underneath vision. TMB, Grey Ward's out into the Rolling Thunder. Fiend's Grip, it's only going to last a second. They'll find Hyde and they'll find Q.
We just haven't seen, we haven't been able to see them play around the Dream Coils. We haven't seen the impact of Q's Blink to its fullest extent. KP's just been farming up in the Viper, and he's doing a great job of keeping up, but feels like that timing's kind of disappearing.
Oh, that's a great torrent. Savage. It's going to connect. Nightmare will be there. Savage does not have anything like a BKB to play with. And he's just going to drop. In for more they go. Hyde. Pop in the Orchid. Gets found out. Has no way out of this as Polaris completely cleaning up.
Play under conditions. They need the Bloodseeker to be up and running. They need that early BKB. Mikado?
Gotta be careful, Natsumi. Unable to get the Orchid off. In fact, Makoto trying to move back in. Does go for a coiler's hide. Is gonna move out, but the Orchid immediately being committed. Savage gonna try and help with the rupture out, but Natsumi, he's just gonna BKB and TP away. So at least find Xavius. Oh, it's gonna be kind of a painful experience here for Talon. The top lane. They found Savage. He still does not have a BKB up. So it probably means he is set to fall as TMB will move in, but they've got Savage locked down. It's going to be another great kill here for Polaris. Very close to the BKB, but not quite there yet for Savage.
And still, it feels like a mile off, even though it's so close. They might be able to find Xavius.
I mean, they're trying, John, but they just don't have the damage output. In fact, the Black Hole now being committed, but the Yule Scepter, it's not really going to help, surely. Phase Shift is there, Fiend's Grip out, Makoto, Hyde, both going to drop to the Tidebringer. Way too much damage coming out from Polaris and TMV. He's got that blink up. Overgrowth is available. Lelouch going to move in, but the Nightmare is immediate from Hyde as they do at least find out the Bane. But KP is still going to try and move in onto the Treant Protector. Makoto, he'll make the jump in. The Treant is going to drop. Meanwhile, Xavius, he'll go for a Black Hole, but it's caught nothing. It's caught absolutely nothing in the Black Hole, and now Talon, they might be able to try and force the fight. They'll go on to Nevermind, but he'll roll up and try to roll away. They'll go for more now. Back in onto KP. The Viper does finally go down as Polaris. They are still going to try and force this fight. TMB did commit the buyback. They found one. Natsumi trying to find another.
Warriors of the wood.
Haven't looked around for Hyde on the Bane, but he'll run towards the north. It looks like he might actually just make it. In the meantime, TMV, he might be dying back very soon as Savage and Q do rush in. They found the tree, and that'll be a dieback for him. Xavius does get himself out of there. They've just kind of been on the back foot the whole time. And it all started based off the back of those rotations from Natsumi down at the bot lane. Savage is going to try and get started, but they just like the vice out from Lelouch into the boat. Look at the damage. Savage is already gone. Hyde, he'll be the second, and the third will be Q. A triple kill out to Natsumi.
It isn't that easy to pull off here.
Lelouch, he's ruptured, but he just kind of walks away as they do get the toss back. Natsumi, he's a big target. And they've got the Aegis. So Xavius now has the BKB up as well. Could be very scary times, and now the Fiend's Grip is being committed. Natsumi still alive. Xavius, he'll go for the Black Hole. They call Makoto. That'll be the puck on. He'll buy back. Still Natsumi in big danger. Does go down to Savage, but can they find more? Lelouch, he'll keep the fight going. Onto the Bloodseeker. The Torrent, it's not going to land. The Dream Coil's there, but Savage is going to go down. They land a very nice Dream Coil, but doesn't matter. For Lelouch, he does drop to Q. In fact, they find another. Xavius, he'll be the third one to fall, but more buybacks coming in as Natsumi. He'll rejoin the team fight. KP in big trouble. He's going to try to run. In the meantime, Makoto does find TMV, does find the trainer Natsumi. You can't afford to die back right now, sir. He's in big trouble. Can they take him out? It does seem like they can.
Radiant's bottom tower.
What? And that does force Polaris also to kind of look up top, get some vision going. They've got good wards.
Overgrowth is out. 4-star forward, KP. Gonna be forced to BKB up. In fact, they're gonna try and force the fight. They do at least find a Tiny. So Q is gonna drop. Polaris, they will find something. Makoto, Lelouch gonna try and force it. They've got every ulti apart from Overgrowth up right now. They don't really need it though. They've got the Black Hole on Xavius if they wish to use that instead. Makoto gonna find TMB, but will even be as now the Scythe of Vice is out onto KP. They'll try for the Vipers, a very nice tidal wave. Gonna drag him back, but now with the Rolling Thunder, it's been trapped up. Fiend's Grip out. They've got Lelouch on the Kunkka, and they've even got Nevermind on the Pangolier. They've both been caught out too far forward. Nevermind gonna try and run his way out, but Savage is gonna chase him down. Gonna try and move in and get some deep vision down. Q is going to split out TMB, going for a toss-back attempt, but doesn't really find it, and now the Hex is out. They've got the Tiny locked down. TMB, he's going to be just fine as Q is gone. Never mind. They're still going to try and force the fight. KP's made the jump in, but can he really do it? They've got way too much damage, and now the Black Hole's been committed. Xavius has found Savage. That'll be your Bloodseeker gone. They do have buyback available, but they don't want to commit like this. Never mind. Going for a bit more now. They found the Scythe of Vice onto the puck, though. A nice toss back out from Cuba Makoto. He's still struggling to survive. So he will be able to eventually walk his way out. Can they turn this? Savage brought back. They're going to try. Lelouch, he'll just TP out right in front of them. But he'll be coming right back in. Is they're going to try out the TMV. Better be one gone. Roshan's still happening because Talon, they cannot really give up on this. They're going to keep trying. Polaris, they're the ones to make the jump in, so never mind. He will move in now. Savage going to be fine. Beedrip is out with the Rupture and the BKB Savage. He's trying his best, but Natsumi's got the Aegis out on the Roshan, and Savage is down. That's a dieback with the Black Hole being committed. They'll even find KP on the Viper.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, they've got to back out now, Talon. They can't afford to lose any more. Natsumi, he steals the Aegis right from underneath their noses. Makoto's not safe yet either. He'll TP eventually, but the chase is on for Q now on this Tiny.
Radiant's middle
But eventually
tower is
TMV's
under
gonna find
attack.
him.
Not so fast.
Radiant's
Polaris,
middle
they have a
tower-
clear shot at the
Radiant's
Ancient.
middle tower
Yeah, I think
is
this
falling.
game's well and truly over, John, as they do go onto the Ancient and
Dire
Talon.
victory.
Not calling the GG.
Okay, so you're gonna be the odd one out here, Sheep. I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out, but
This way.
Oh, Hyde gets caught out there down a bot lane, John. Xavius able to land with the Inkswell into the Stroke of Fate and does go for the first blood here on the Grimstroke, so happy days for him. Play a very nice start here against the Enchantresses. This is meant to be a lane dominant kind of hero, but giving away a first blood like that, not going to feel very good for Hyde.
Yeah, it's not the start you want. I think you're still getting what you seek, though, guys. You're having an easier time for Savage in comparison to Natsumi.
Yeah, Natsumi going to try and go for a run, but does get caught out by the Scatter Blast of Q.
With the Dragon form up, never mind, but he's not in the safest spot right now if Talon does want to commit. Mikado's still hanging around here.
They've got backup though. Hyde. Let me focus down first as they are going to move in with the Inkswell, but Makoto right into the Dragon Knight with the Mortimer's Kisses. They've got plenty of damage. They'll take him out. So Makoto, he wants Xavius as well. They completely ignore Natsumi. They'll let the Jug run. So he had the spin available, and the mid lane is still being forced in. I mean, Savage just standing there hitting the tier 1 tower. Just something you don't generally see as a POS 1. Especially a Medusa just sitting there, just hitting towers. 13 minutes into the game, but I suppose he can do this. And that's exactly what he'll do. Just keep going. Along with Hyde, who does rotate in. KP, he will take all the attention away as they do chase down the Brewmaster. It'll be a nice kill if they can find it. KP does end up dropping. But Talon do find the mid-tier 1.
Dire's top tower is under
Towards the mid
attack.
they go. Savage getting it stunned up. It's a great target if they can take it down with the Sonic Wave. Double damage. Everything been thrown at Savage. He's still alive. Makoto, he'll make the jump in. They found Lelouch. On the Queen of Pain, he is gone. This TMV, he's going to try to run. So will the rest of the team, but
Clear information they need. They jump Savage, they get punished, they don't have vision in the low ground. Mikado was in position to counteract. He still has his fresh 9-second charge. KP.
Lelouch going to try it to KP. Makoto zips right in with the BKB up now. He can go right for the Quap. He won't quite find it though. Lelouch, he's going to be able to survive. In fact, Polaris, they might try to counter-initiate, knowing Makoto has his BKB down. KP, gonna be spotted. Never mind, he'll move in. There's your Orchid out. KP, he does have Primal Split, but he needs a bit more time for it. He might just have it. There's just Sonic Wave, but no! He gets the Primal Split in time. They don't have the damage. And in they go for the team fight. Hyde is still around and should eventually go down.
But if you don't find those kills, you commit a lot in Mikado. Looking for a turn.
Try it. Silence is there. Makoto gonna pop his BKB. Does opt to go after Xavius instead. We'll
Radiant's
take
middle
it.
tower is under attack.
Another BKB charge going down, but he's certainly making great use of it as Lelouch. Looking around, trying to find a target. Top lane, never mind TMV. They are still around here. The Cinderbrew does connect KP. He's going to know the Keeper of the Line is around, but never mind. Also was spotted there for a second, but does get the blink out. Instead, TMV is going to be the one to suffer as Hyde. Does take the kill. It's into the top tier 2 tower they
Talon
go.
knows that. They can choose to be aggressive with just 3 heroes on the board and try to pull that smoke.
Oh, Lelouch getting stunned up in big trouble. Is going to try and make it through this one, but there's so much damage to come out. Makoto able to take another on the Storm, and they might just be able to keep going. TMV, Xavius, they do back off at the right moment, but they've lost their mid-quap. And KP's looking around for a bit more now. They got Xavius there for a moment. They'll try for the chase in onto the Brewmaster. They've got him locked down. They might just have him as the Soulbind. He's going to lock them down to boot. Hyde trapped in with him. Omni Slash to come out. Natsumi suddenly with a double kill. Out onto the Jug.
Has to be a bit cautious on the Storm.
Oh, they see him. Makoto gonna get stunned up. This would be a massive pick off for Polaris now. They've got him. Something they desperately needed. Lelouch is finally able to get a bit of sweet revenge here onto the Storm, and that's actually going to put a stop. They've only burnt through the mana of Savage. He's still got the Aegis up and ready to go. He's going to stick around for that mid lane of Barracks. They've committed nothing thus far, Natsumi. He's going to try again, and this time they might find the Aegis, and they will. That's one life. The mid Barracks, though, falling very low now, and it looks like they might even just try to deny it off, and they will. TMB, he'll deny himself. Again, you have the Medusa. There's just no rush. And Makoto, he's going to dip right through by himself onto the Dragon Knight. Never mind. He's taking a fair bit of damage here. Is the cookie's going to land as well? Savage, he's got the control. In the meantime, though, KP gets silenced up, and with a big Sonic Wave, they might have him, and they do. They've got the Brewmaster down, but Savage, he'll just keep going. Natsumi needs a way out of this, but it looks like he's got nothing to get out. He's probably just going to drop a no, the Glimmer Cape. It does allow him to spin his way out just in the nick of time. Instead, they'll go after Nevermind. They'll go for the dieback on the Dragon Knight, and they might just have him. Nevermind trying to fly away, but he is going right back down.
Top jungle, they weren't really dragged away from that fight. They are trying to go here, though.
Yeah, KP, he's going to be the target. He's got Primal split up. In fact, he might have to in just a moment. As Savage will happily go on to Nevermind, who's just not a tanky dragon. He will drop. As KP goes for a bit more now. They know Xavius and TMB are around. There's your Primal split up. They want the chase. They might just have it as well. It's KP, who are we finding? Tornado is there onto Xavius, so they've got the Grimstroke locked down. Savage, he'll move in. Xavius getting stunned up immediately, is probably going to drop as they go for the Omni Slash, trying to get something. They at least find Hyde. They even found Q. It's not a bad team fight, as they even got KP. They're going to try, but the Roshan has been halted as KP is going to break the smoke. Again, 2 Primal split charges, but they're going to try and blow him up before that even happens. Makoto, he'll go into the backside, trying to get the Grimstroke and KP. He'll get the Primal split off. They are in trouble once again here for Polaris. As Nevermind is going to drop. He does not have buyback. Natsumi, he'll go for the Omni Slash, but it's not doing too much to them. Q with the Yules does save himself. Natsumi trying to get him out of there, but Makoto's going to jump right back in with the Vortex out. TMB and Xavius is gone. Natsumi, he's the only one left. In fact, they've got Lelouch around with a big Sonic Wave, but it's not going to do nothing. It does absolutely nothing. KP, move in. Orchid is there from Lelouch. Tip Vortex is there. Makoto immediately onto Nevermind. Does blow quite a bit of his mana for that, though, as Nevermind is actually going to be able to survive with that one. Natsumi now, right in the middle with that spin out. Still needs to respect Savage and his damage, but with the spin is feeling rather safe. The Omni is going to be back up in 5 seconds to play with, but they've got the top racks, and that might just be enough. And find a way into this fight. It's very tough, and what a great scan out. Smoke broken, they're going to have to try hide. He's got the Glimmer Cape out, they'll still try to focus him down, but Savage is going to get right to work. Vortex is out, Makoto! He's got all 4 of them, and they are just going to melt! Oh boy, Makoto! Right in the middle. They found Natsumi as well. I mean, you don't have to call it, but it's pretty rough after that one, John. Got a regen rune available, Makoto, John. It's such a hard team fight now. And they jump Savage with the Swift Blink, gets right to work. Nevermind in the meantime, trying to deal with the Brewlings, but in comes Makoto again with the Vortex out. He's got the Grimstroke. The Kisses are there to boot. Polaris, they're just trying to get back to the fountain, but they can't even do that. Maybe they find Makoto, but no, the Glimmer Cape. It's going to save the day as Natsumi. He can't get the job done. He'll try onto Q, just get the Snapfire, but not even that's going to happen. Q will survive. Jug's gone, Nevermind is gone, and it seems like Polaris are gone. Tips out for Xavius. Xavius, to be fair, John, he was tipping a lot during that laning stage. He'll pay for it as they find Lelouch to boot. That's over. Talon have got the 2-1 victory here against Polaris Esports for their Series 1 on the SCA DPC 2 and number 3. And I'm sure I'm about to see a very, very happy John X5.